anything that we want to say is kind of like a takeaway for people when they're thinking of this year being January and we're heading into the new year. And for me, it's look at the pattern you've had in the past and what worked and what hasn't worked, and remember to be realistic, set smaller goals, realistic goals, and ones that when you think about your whole life that they're feasible, and make sure that you take yourself into account whether or not just because it's going to be good for you maybe culturally or having people around you happier, but is it really good for you? Like even losing weight, is that I mean, yeah, we can always lose weight, but you want a lifestyle that also leaves room for you to be you and to learn to accept ourselves as where we're at. There's nothing really inherently good or bad about a number on a scale. It's where we're at with ourselves. So to me, it's like be realistic and be kind.
Mhm. I think it's also helpful to think about in terms of what I mentioned with Gretchen Rubin, the four tendencies is how would you, once you figure out those realistic goals, and to be fair, I really struggled setting realistic goals for the longest time. I would either set goals that were just too easy to achieve, or they would be like, I would need decades to achieve that goal. So, um, I mean, if you need to work on figuring out the really realistic goals, maybe I would suggest maybe start small, and figure out from there as you go along. But also figuring out how would you best achieve that goal? Do you need if you're wanting to lose weight or just get healthier, like would you do best if a friend, did it with you? Like you met for a workout class twice a week, or would you do better if you scheduled the time yourself, or if you really got down into research of why it would be best for you? Like if you're a questioner, I think it's incredibly helpful just to learn more about ourselves and apply it to our own lives in these ways that seem really actionable and practical.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I even got to think about, like, those who wanna take on keto, well, maybe your family doesn't, so that means you're gonna buy a whole set of groceries separate, and you're gonna have a whole separate meal. I mean, those are the things I think we forget about when we move into these is how can we integrate it into our lifestyle, into our with our other relationships? So, yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great plan.